Welcome back to Driveverse channel, friends. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting updates in the family SUV world, the 2026 Toyota Highlander. Now, if you've been following the Highlander over the years, you know it has built a reputation for being one of the most reliable and trusted three-row SUVs out there. But for 2026, Toyota is preparing a major redesign that could completely change the way families look at this vehicle. So, what's new? Well, Toyota is expected to give a Highlander a fresh exterior look with bolder styling, sharper headlights, a wider grille, and a more athletic stance to make it stand out against rivals like the Honda Pilot, Kia Telluride, and Mazda CX-90. It's no secret, the competition has stepped up big time, and Toyota wants to make sure the Highlander keeps its crown. But the biggest change won't just be what you see on the outside. The real revolution is happening under the hood. Toyota is strongly considering making the Highlander a hybrid-only lineup, just like the Sequoia and the newly redesigned Camry. That means no more pure gas engines. Currently, the Highlander Hybrid pairs a 2.5L four-cylinder engine with two electric motors, producing 243 horsepower and averaging an impressive 35 miles per gallon in both city and highway driving. That's already a fantastic balance of power and efficiency for families who want savings at the pump, but Toyota might not stop there. Rumors suggest we could see the Hybrid Max powertrain from the Grand Highlander making its way here. That's a turbocharged 2.4L engine paired with electric motors, delivering a massive 362 horsepower. Imagine the same Highlander you know, but with way more punch, faster acceleration, and still decent fuel economy at around 26 to 27 miles per gallon. Now that's exciting, and here's where things get even more interesting. Toyota could introduce a plug-in hybrid PHEV version. Considering how successful the RAV4 Prime and Prius Prime have been, it makes perfect sense. A Highlander PHEV that can drive over 40 miles on pure electric power would be a game changer for families, especially for short commutes without using a drop of gas. Inside, the 2026 Highlander is expected to take a big leap forward in tech and comfort. Think larger digital displays, possibly a 12.3-inch standard screen with an available 14-inch option borrowed from Lexus. Of course, features like wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a digital driver's display, head-up display, and Toyota's latest Safety Sense driver assistance will either come standard or be available. Add in a premium sound system and more refined materials, and you've got a cabin that feels modern and upscale while still being family-friendly. Now, what about space? Well, the Highlander probably won't grow much since Toyota already offers the Grand Highlander for those needing extra room. But you'll still get generous second-row legroom, 48.4 cubic feet of cargo space with the third row folded, and a third row that's best suited for kids, which is pretty much the standard in this segment. Of course, with all these updates, pricing is going to shift. Right now, the base gas-powered Highlander starts around $41,000, but if Toyota drops the gas option entirely, the 2026 Highlander could start closer to $49,000. At first glance, that seems like a big jump, but when you compare hybrid to hybrid, the difference is much smaller. Plus, with better efficiency and advanced features, many families may see it as a smart investment. So, when can you see it? The 2026 Toyota Highlander is expected to debut in mid-2025, with sales beginning later in the year. If you're looking for a family SUV that's efficient, safe, stylish, and possibly more powerful than ever, the Highlander should definitely be on your radar. Toyota is clearly aiming to keep the Highlander as one of the top choices in its class, and with this redesign, It just might set a new standard for three-row family SUVs.